whoever suggested those damned Twizzlers is going to hell for that one.
Hey, Munchie Mafia, we are going to be learning how to prepare a whole ass duck that still has its head attached. So sometimes it's always a good idea to go to the Asian market first before going to your regular butcher shop, because for the low cost of $23, we got a whole ass duck, but we have to break it down, which could be a problem for some people who have never broken down an entire duck before. This still has its head on, still has its legs mostly attached, but we're just going to go in and we're going to just take these legs right off, just like so. And these are really rich in collagen, so save it for your stock pot. Duck fat, or duck is actually very good for stock. It's very rich and very fatty as well. So when you go to make your stock using duck carcass, it's always best to let it chill and then just skim off all the scum off the top of it, and then you should be ready to rock and roll. All right, so what we're looking at right now is the back side of the duck. Quack, poor Aflac. So this is the back side. There's not a lot of meat back here like you would the typical chicken. And of course we have the wings and the legs. We already took the feet off. So if you're planning to debone the duck, you're going to want to take care of a few things first, and that's finding out where the neck is. And you can just feel right there, and then flip it over. And what we're looking for is like a little V shape right there. So we take a nice sturdy cleaver. This is my Dalstrong cleaver, and just feel around in there, and then feel right up here in the what would be like a collarbone, and just hold it and just go whack. You might have to whack it a couple times, but there we go. Neck is gone, and that's pretty clean. Now, wings are pretty simple to get rid of. You just go in and you feel around on the carcass just to see where the bone is. Make an incision and then just go snap, and then you'll be able to see where the break line is. You just go in and you just whiz it very easily with a boning knife. Now with chicken wings, there's two parts. There's the drummy and the flat, right? Well, duck wings, the drummy part is not going to have a lot of meat to it. So you just going to discard that to your stockpile, okay? This would be where the drummy is. There's not a lot of meat. It's just not worth it. And then we're going to just remove the tip. You just feel around. You can feel where it bends. And you just go in with your knife and just go snap. Expose the bone. You might have to do just a little minor twist. And then just like so, comes right off. That is perfect for the stock pot. And then we just go over here and do the same thing. You're going to see like this area where there's just like a skin hang. So just make a little incision. Go pop. Go pop. Hey, I said go pop. God. All right. There we go. Oh, no, that's a little too far. A little too aggressive there. But anyway, I already know where the pop would be anyway. And we're just going to trim this one up. Right in that V shape. Pop right there. Release it. Now the flat parts of the duck wings are awesome for like oops, what the hell's going on in there? For like little appetizers. Now we're going to flip it up. So this is full of paper towels because I wanted to get all that wet out of there. There we go. So that we're not dribbling all over the place. Now, the duck has a line right straight there. Yeah? See that line right here? And then you can feel the areas where the drumsticks are going to be. You just go in and just go snip, just like so. And then tear it that way toward the back. And you can feel where the thigh bone is because it's going to be poking right out of here. These are not very fat ducks. And then now we have a leg and thigh quarter, just like so. Always leave the skin on, okay, because duck skin is just so glorious. It adds flavor to the dish. I'm just going to go in and free this one up, just like so. Going to pop it, just like so. I can feel it right here. So we're just going to kind of follow around all the way down, just like so. Might be just a little more skin than what I want. As you can see, you know, duck is fatty. And the duck legs and thigh quarters are awesome in braised dishes. I'm going to trim that up a little bit. Like if you want to do a cassoulet. All right. Now we're going to go over here. Clean this up right there. And now that the head is gone, we're just going to feel around. You're going to feel where the wishbone is. You're going to feel a wishbone, and you're going to just follow that line straight down. And then just kind of tease the meat away from the carcass, just like so. And follow the ribs. Here's the ribs right here. This is a pretty young duck too. But definitely, you know, don't be intimidated by meats that you may not normally see in a regular grocery store. You know, get out of your comfort zone a little bit and go give this a whirl. We're going to be doing a live tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time with the Wheel of Misfortune, and we'll be showing you a demo on how to cook this beautiful duck. This one's giving me grief. Okay, here we go. Zippy, 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 right through, and just like so. Now, what you can do with this is you can take your cleaver and just give it a little hack job right there in the middle, just to bend it so that it will fit into a baggie. So you can put it together later for stock pot, which is what we're going to be doing. I'm going to be showing you how to do stock using duck breast or duck carcass. All right, so we have 2 nice sized duck breasts, skin on, with 2 leg and thigh quarters. Now, one of the things you can do is you can make this leg look nicer by taking your cleaver and just hacking that knob right off, right? So that as it cooks, what'll happen is that meat will start to shrink and go up around this bone and create this almost lollipop effect. And that's what we're going to do with this one. Come on, there we go. All right. And there we have it. Munchie Mafia. 4 beautiful pieces of duck. So we will see you all tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time. That's 9 p.m. Eastern. And you'll see where the magic happens with this beautiful, beautiful beast. So don't forget, everybody, cook with love, eat with passion.
A whiskey whisk, a stirry stir.